Hello, fellow dorks, and welcome back to Alone in the Dork. I'm going to jump on to the Discord here real quick. I'm going to take a wild guess. I haven't even looked. I'm going to bet Morgan's there. Sure enough, Morgan, good old reliable Morgan. There we go. I don't think Mike can make it today, alas, but I'm pretty sure we'll have Lone Splunker will probably hop on, I'm assuming, as well as hopefully Lee joins as well, because today is the 1-year anniversary of my channel. Yeah. So there we go, putting that on.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I literally just released a video, Morgan, and I give 2 shout outs to you and Mike. I do right at the start of the video and then towards the end. So, because you guys have been with me from the beginning. So thank you. Yeah, you guys, whew, that Edgar Allan Poe one, that was rough on us. That was rough. We can get through that, we can get through anything. Let's see here. Oh, I got to get the chat open. So I'm currently watching 3 Kids at the moment by myself. So that is why I'm a little, didn't do all the things I want to do. I totally mistimed how long dinner would take to make. There's Lone Splunker. So, I'm wearing a party hat because it is the, 1-year anniversary of my channel. That's why I'm wearing this. Okay, let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys can probably see what I'm doing right now because I'm like trying to, that's what I'm doing. It's like, what is it? What am I doing? I'm trying to open up. Let's currently live so you can see this stuff. I want to go to the control room. I want to pop open the, here we go. Oh, there we go. There's Lee. There's Morgan. Hi. Popping this out. Pop out. Chat. Yeah. There we go. So I do, Lee, I give you a mention, and I give Lone Spelunker a mention as well in my most recent video, just for being cool people. I think I'm good there. So let's go back to Owlbear. Great. And then let's get this for you. Now, in the chat, we were talking about quite a few things. That's the Owlbear that I just put in right there in the chat. I'll pin it for you guys. The main thing was, like, I feel like the egg is... It seems like it's probably in the house before we go too far away. But we did have a couple of like leads. I also have like right here, like I put it right here. I'm still going to forget it, but it's like right here in the middle of our calendar, recovering luck points. That's something that Lee told us about or reminded us of, that at the end of each session, we do have the ability to recover luck points, which last session we were like, oh, do we spend it? It's kind of in that like 13 points range. And there were 2 rolls we decided not to. And I went ahead and just kind of retconned it and just like, it's all a wash. We all have the exact same amount of luck points that we had at the end of last session, but I went ahead and got those 2 pieces of information. And honestly, one of them, it didn't reveal much. It was basically the looking over the maps and stuff like that, when I think Keiko was looking over like the air ducts and stuff. But there is, and we just got further confirmation. There's a panic room that we found through good old investigation anyway. And the other thing was, here it is. This was Spelunkers, like if you remember the octopus tattoo on the guy's face. And I did put all this stuff in Discord. I'm just, if anyone else is watching this, I'm just letting them know that's what I did while they weren't watching. You recognize the octopus tattoo from a story about the captain of the El Rey. I don't know if I put on my hat. So this is a little wonky hat. I made this out of gift wrapping paper, so it's not like really firm material. Cheers for the shout out. Yeah, I mentioned like how great your game is and how it was on a lot of people's like favorite of the year. And Lone Spelunker, I went on the biggest diatribe about your games, and my audio wasn't syncing properly to my video, so I didn't get to do as much detail. But what I really appreciate about your games, and especially that I've gotten a little bit better with Welcome Aboard Captain, is you condense mechanics down to like the simplest form, and in so many ways that is like the hardest thing to do as a fledgling designer myself. But just to get something down to just like simple is not easy. Simple means because you don't have you're not tying up all these loose ends with all these other mechanics. You really fold it all in together. And I felt bad kind of cutting that out. I said it much better than how I just did. But my eyes all like bloodshot actually from editing that last video, because I strained my eyes because the audio and the video wasn't lining up properly, and I like it's just you really have to focus to get it to line up kind of perfectly with like the way the mouth is moving and stuff. So anyway, I did compliment you highly as well. I wish I could have gotten you more on that, but yeah, yeah, all good. But yeah, anyway, so nonetheless, I do mention at least 2 of your games. And then I didn't know if I was allowed to spoil or not your gunslinger game or not, which I guess I'm doing right now. So, because I know you're working on that too. Okay, back to the game. Captain Quint Drake was his name. The cargo ship disappeared just after New Year's Eve, January 1922, somewhere off this coast. After departing Hartlepool, on the way to London. She had a full hold of spirits, and if I remember recalls, we had a bunch of rum down there we found or something. And many have been searching for sunken vessels to salvage the bottles. However, there's been no trace of the vessel, and it was presumed lost with all hands far off course. Indeed, it has become a bit of a myth about what really happened among spiritualists, fishermen, treasure hunters, and tabloids alike. So, and again, you can see right here, we'd have the same responses basically, but it may have directed us a way to go. But it all worked out well anyway, because we got whoever that was, the James Bond guy showed up all of a sudden and helped us out. A little Deus Ex Machina. So here was
Agent Brady.
Agent Brady, that's it. Which again, he was British, but Agent Brady is such like an American action hero name. Agent Brady. So we did get this map, and something else we were discussing in Discord that at least I got that Mike was talking about, I guess as well. Is we do have all these obelisks, and they are, because there's 12, I guess if they are arranged in a circle, they are going to look like a clock. But indeed, it does kind of look like hours of a clock. And I was wondering if we went to each one at a specific hour, if that would trigger anything. So I did go watch previous videos, and it didn't say anything about, because I think that this one right here in the driveway, it didn't, customs and excise agents, Agent Brady, customs. But it didn't say if here at 3 o'clock, turn to this passage. It did specifically ask if we were there at night though. Which we have only experienced this during the day because it gets dark at 4:30 and we run indoors. Something else, eggs. I'm assuming this is the shelter for the telescope right here, but that looks kind of like an egg. And there is also this maze, which we didn't quite know where it was, but there could be an egg there too. It kind of looks like an egg. It's probably a fountain pool, but nonetheless, that is another place we have not gone as well. I think that's all like the kind of things we were discussing in Discord. The safe, we still have yet to crack the safe. We do need the silver key for that. I did go back and watch some videos and then read some transcripts of them. So we do need a silver key for the safe. But beyond that, was there anything else worth noting? Lee, let us know. Morgan, Lone Splunker.
Didn't we meet somebody?
Did we meet?
Just before we had dinner on the first day.
Did we meet somebody just before we had dinner on the first day? Mr. Gray?
Like a woman in the...
Oh, the harpist. Yeah. Are you talking about the woman that plays the harp and the she's, as far as I know, every time we just go to the sitting room, she's there. We're about to have evening meal, so she may be there as well. But yeah, we met her. She's in like one of the sitting rooms, and she just chills in there reading Cosmo or something.
Yeah, I was wondering if there were like other people in the mansion. There's other people looking for the egg, but we haven't really talked to anyone. So I was wondering if we were missing.
I think the other people are the other NPCs we can play, and then we can just turn them into PCs. So I think those are the other people besides Mr. Gray and the woman. Well, also, there's the groundskeeper as well. But yeah, the other people that are like on the treasure hunt are other possible contenders to be player characters. So I don't think we can really talk to them. Something I did mention as well. If we find like like one of the people, the party members that were not, and it's like seems like a pretty important role, we can go like recruit them and like switch out who our player characters are currently. Like the woman, unfortunately, the one who's missing is good at photography, so she'd be really good at developing the film because the rest of us are just idiots in that regard. I think we can just kind of change them, kind of slapdash at will, if memory serves. But we've been playing this for a while, actually. It's been a while since I actually like read the rules. But yeah, I feel like, and Lee, please correct us if I am wrong. Lone Splunker's probably right. But I don't feel like there were that many other people there. You remember the words on the mirror, swap characters, only at meals. Thank you.
The only other thing when we went into the cave and we went
mhm.
into a chamber, we made note of the Roman numeral 5
Oh, that's right.
on the
Thank you.
chamber.
That's right. So there was.
And
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Morgan.
the only other thing, when we went to the train station, we made note that we can take the train to Ravenscar would be
Hmm.
in Robin Hood's Bay.
That's right. So yeah, again, the world is definitely expanding. Besides having the automobiles we have, we also have access to the train. The train leaves like on the hour, every hour, or something like that. I have their itinerary somewhere in here. And yeah, when we were in the cave, we did see the Roman numeral 5, which again indicates kind of like a clock. And actually, that may be worth. So we are. What was the name of that train station? We are. Where the hell are we on this map? No, I'm wondering if it's in the 5 o'clock position for us as well, because there is the Roman numeral 5, which is what most clocks would have a Roman numeral 5. So whatever direction that was that we were in, it'd be kind of interesting. It was if it was this direction, but we went through a mystical, magical cave and ended up on the coast somewhere, which was easterly. We did go easterly, but yeah, where's that little map at of the neighborhood? Here we go. It's one of these bad
Yeah,
boys.
it's not at 5 o'clock. It's more at like 3 o'clock.
It's more 3 o'clock. Yeah, I thought it was pretty much due east, but nonetheless, I'm
Yeah.
just spitballing here. Yeah, the train station. Let's see. Lombard House is here. Yeah, the train station's over here. You're right. It's closer to like a 3 o'clock Splunker. You're right. But anyway, it is dinner time, so we'll just start with that. I mean, last time we ate with the people, like some dude showed up with a weird cake and gave Morgan a key that opened up the folly. So yeah, again, we don't have a whole bunch of time today, so I've already jabbered, I don't know, 1/6 of the day away here. So I'm taking care of like some friends' kids, and I'm obviously doing a very bad job because I'm on this. I gave it some mac and cheese. I'll be fine. What am I doing here? Let's open up the document. Where did I put it? Where are you jerk? There you are. Wait, is that right? We're probably getting like some really weird wonkiness here. Go away, sound level. There it is. That's what I wanted. Okay, so let's just jump straight into dinner. It is 6:06 is the number. And oh my gosh, I did some weird like mirror imaging thing that I'm not meaning to do. Let's put this over here. There we go. That helps my life so much better. Let's get you up here. Let's get you here. Okay. There we go. 6:06. Let's go. Yum. So again, next Monday we will start Splunker's game. Welcome aboard, Captain. We'll do the introductory scenario of that. The Charon wormhole. Ooh, yeah, look at my eye. Okay, the gong strikes to signify the evening meal, shortly followed by the clock chiming at 7:30. The benefactors, I guess that's us, assemble in the dining room, sans one. No one seems to be talking about her missing very much, and get seated at the grand table that is presented to perfection. Mrs. O'Brien, which apparently is a British television joke that us Americans aren't catching, promptly starts removing lids from the platters and dishes lining the center of the long table. From inside, the most exquisite aromas begin to fill the room, and you enjoy loading your plates and pouring of the most amazing gravy. The main is beef Wellington, and heck is it good. The vegetables are not overboiled, and the sauces are complimentary and not too strong. The room is full of smiling faces and a silence that lasts a fair few minutes as you are lost in the finery of the cuisine itself. After a while, the conversation breaks out about the inclement weather and how interesting the day has turned out to be. Other benefactors take an interest in your group's shenanigans, and some show they would like to join your party. Oh, this is literally what we're just talking about, I think, Lee. You may pick any remaining pre-gen to fill in the fourth place in your party. We already have 4 players, so we're already kind of doing that. You should now have 4 investigators in your party. Again, the time moves slower if you have fewer players. From now on, if a party member is killed or goes insane, you may replace them at the next evening meal, okay? Well, this is literally what I was just asking you about. Desserts and drinks are wheeled out on a trolley by the culinary master, Mrs. O'Brien. You can't help but think she must have made Edward's final years more comfortable when it came to home comforts and cuisine. Miss Harris And here you go, Lone Spelunker. Miss Harris produces a small harp from a case and plays a few relaxing compositions as the guests chatter about their home, lives, and adventures. The clock strikes 9, and you all get up to leave the dining room and disperse. Move time to 9 and go to 2:31, which I think is back to the house. It is. That is indeed the house. It is now 9 o'clock. And we have the house at our disposal. The library, as always, could just be something to do. I felt like there was some other... The safe, we don't have the silver key, I'm quite sure. It said we could try to pick it, but I'm almost positive it said we need lock picks, which... Does Keiko have lock picks?
I believe so. I know I have the lock pick ability.
Yeah, do you actually have, like, lock picks? And let's try to keep that open here, too. And the words on the mirror are... Ooh, she does have lock picks.
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, I didn't take note of how difficult of a challenge it was. What's your lockpick capabilities? Or your skill, I guess, is the word. I'm sure it's going to be like, you have to make like a hard success or an extreme success because it's a freaking safe. It's not like a little kid's toy chest.
Where's that?
Locksmith.
Is it locksmithing or lock or thievery or? I mean, that. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's 75.
75. Oh. All right. I mean, we may need like a hard success on. We may need like a hard or critical success on that, but that may be a good nighttime activity. We still have. Oh, my picture's all like big. I should have shrunk it down a little bit. Shrink back down to normal. Get out of the way, Avery. I just realized my picture's really big on the screen, and my eye looks goofy and creepy. What are you guys feeling? I tried to fill up a list off all the little loose ends we had. She is a jewel of a thief, after all. Says Lee. A little play on words and maybe a little hint. I mean, if I hit a Fabergé egg, I'd put it in the... There's got to be something good in the safe, right? Like a monster. Like that is indeed where they have hidden the monster that comes out and attacks us.
I mean, there's worse things to try.
That right? I mean, yeah, great. Because we're in the house at night. It is written down somewhere. The safe, anytime entry 126. Okay, so I think it's in the kitchen, right? Is that how we get to it? Let's go to 126. I'm assuming that'll take a little smidge of time. He had back, and it's like, isn't it right next to like the photo studio as well, or whatever it's called?
I think it was.
Yeah, here we are. Okay, that took a bit of time. Yeah, the dark room. There we go. Thank you, Morgan. I couldn't remember the freaking name of it. So anyway, like I said, on my most recent video, I do give you guys a shout out because I really do appreciate it. Use direct access list. Yeah, I have the little I screenshotted the direct access list, but is there actually like one in the back of the book I can use? I don't know. That'd be cool. So behind the curtain of the dark room. Oh, it was like behind a curtain, like a tapestry. Okay. Safe. You can attempt to pick lock. That's what we're doing, yeah? Let's do it. Okay. Yeah. You must have lock picks, which you do. If you don't, okay. Roll locksmith with a +1 disadvantage die. Okay. Okay. We want extreme success. I think we need an extreme success. And you have disadvantage, which is really pretty tough. Disadvantage, again, I have so many freaking rules in my head. Do you roll an extra D10, the 10s dice, and take the lowest? That's a 10s dice and 1's unit. Okay. So with a disadvantage die. Woo. But you have a 75% chance?
Okay, what do I need to roll then? You
need to roll... I'll pop up on Owlbear and like kind of show you because I'll probably bad explaining it. You need to roll the 10s, which is the 10s die and take the highest number. And it's going to be kind of hard to roll the single unit just because of how Owlbear works. Because it just rolls a D100. It doesn't really let you roll the 10s side of the D100. But I guess what you can do is roll 2d10. We'll start with that and we'll say these are the 10s unit. And we want these numbers to be very low. Very low. A 6 and a 4. So that is a 6. So we got a 60 and then roll then roll one more. Because we're taking the highest of these numbers because we want it to be low. So that this is the tens. So this is going to be a success, but it is not going to be an extreme success, which I'm assuming is what we need. And an extreme success for you is 66. Extreme success for you is going to be basically like, what is it, 1/5 of 70 whatever. Let's see, it should be on her character sheet. Let's find Keiko here. Where is she at? There she is. Locksmithing. Where is she at? We want you a 15. Oh my god. With I think you would do it eventually without disadvantage. But with disadvantage, you basically need to roll a 0 and or a 1 on both dice. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. We have a lot of luck to burn, but yeah, that's a pretty hard ask, I think. So otherwise, we go here 126. Let's see if like smoke gas gets you in the face, and that it's back here, and that took time, I'm assuming. So I'll mark that down. So we can keep fiddling with this, or we just get a stupid silver key. Because that is how we enter this thing. I mean, the odds are, what is that, a 0 or a 1? I mean, 2 out of 10. Is that 100, like a 1 in 100 chance, or 1 in 10? I guess it's like a 1 in 10 chance of that eventually happening. So what are we feeling here? We do have luck to burn. We can keep going there, or do we want to try the library, or do we want to what else was like in the house that was still like unexplored?
We haven't gone to another day, right? So we don't need to check the bathroom.
Yeah, the bathroom, correct. The bathroom was we're on day 2, I think. So we've checked it both days, which was mirror, and it was maze and have it written down. Maze and moonlight. So I mean, yeah, again, we could go to the maze in the moonlight. That sounds fun. Anyone want to go outside? I guess we don't have to be inside. But was there, and let's see what else here. Yeah, maze and moonlight. Thank you. Items acquired. Let's see. You recalled they spent £4,000 on a safe installation by Von Kemplin. You found that in the accounts. Okay, so yeah. You recalled they spent £4,000 on a safe installation by Von Kemplin. You found that in the accounts. Von Kemplin. Okay. Let's see here. What is there any?
The dark room is unfinished, but I don't know that we can do anything without the photography.
I know to develop the film, and unfortunately, I think we all only have a 1% on photography, and the only other like character that can help us is currently AWOL. She kind of went bye-bye. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
I guess the library is the only other thing.
Go in Alone Spelunk.
A book about photography in the library?
I feel like there was. Weren't we looking at? I don't think we looked for it though. I believe you may be right. There may be like a photography book in the library. It's just not one of the ones we searched for. So should we hit the library?
Maybe that'll teach us how to do what we need
Sure.
to do.
Yeah. Since what's her face is gone. All right. So let's go somewhere else. 231. So that was in the library. 6. Okay. Walk in the library. We have index as an ally. Let us photography. That is one of the books. So the things we have not studied yet. Family tree, which could be important, obviously. Smugglers on the Yorkshire coast. We've met some of them. The financial ledger is probably pretty important. Occult. We haven't even looked at. We have looked for it. We just never found it. And astronomy, which is probably super important because it's stupid egg. Not the egg, just the stupid elder god. I hinted before, you have not finished the walk in the wardrobe. That's my last hint tonight. Oh, thank you. That is correct. Thank you, Lee. We did not finish the Narnia wardrobe, which is what I'm calling it. And I don't remember why we haven't. And again, we only play once a week, and the first little bit of time we did not take good notes at it because of all other instances of the books in this series. We didn't really have to take notes. It was all pretty straightforwardly easy or frustrating. So we do. Thank you.
I'm trying to take notes now, Lee. I am.
If you couldn't hear Morgan, she says, I'm trying to take notes now. And she is, actually. We do have the walk-in. And I do remember that. I felt like we didn't finish it because didn't we have to like go somewhere? I feel like we had like a social obligation. And I don't remember where that was. Was it in the master bedroom? The wardrobe in the master bedroom? That's what's on my head. Again, and I'm taking notes too. I do have. I take my notes. Completely understand. Well done, Morgan. If it will hopefully help later on. So since we're in the library, we can look at one thing before heading back to the wardrobe. I thought it was in the master bedroom. I may be wrong about that. Look at the map on 31. Oh my gosh, you Lee. 231.
He's not even give you everything.
I know, but like, that's the water. Yeah, this right here, right? I'm assuming that's it in the master bedroom next to the water closet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it right here. Okay, well, let's go there because he's pretty excited about that. And he's staying up super late for us and he wrote this thing, so we can do that. We can always go to that library. Let's see, search the room, painting. There it is, the walk-in wardrobe. This is, and maybe, I feel like we were here and we just didn't have the time. So plus 1d4 time. Mike, Mike's not here. It's Lone Spelunker. Why don't you roll the d4 for the extra time? And I think that's probably why we didn't do much time, is we didn't have a lot of it, and to spend here at the moment. So 3. All right. So we are up to a 6 already on this die, and then spot hidden, and I'm pretty sure that is eventually we'll come familiar with the damned house. Nah. Make a spot hidden, and I'm quite sure, Morgan, that is Keiko's job. I'm pretty sure she's our spot hidden lady of the 70.
70.
Yuck. That's
That's 10. I can spend 10 luck.
Oh, it's only 10 luck. Okay.
Yeah.
That may be worth it because you're not guaranteed to get luck back, but you will get luck back. The lower it gets, easier it is to raise it. That's how you like kind of raise skills in Cthulhu. Yeah, let's spend it because I don't want to. Yeah, let's spend it. Let's do. Well, it's just not a hard success, but it will be a success. So yeah, go ahead and spend that luck.
Okay.
All right. So thank you. Okay, success. You look around the. Take 2. And go. You look around at the racks of fine clothing and notice something behind it against the wall. Sliding the clothes aside, you reveal a metal cabinet with a large upper door and a smaller reinforced hatch below it. Ooh, it's like Lost. There's a hatch. Opening the larger steel door by sliding it with a thud. Jesus Christ. More. What's happening? Why are you giving us so many guns, Lee? You expose a rack of firearms. Well, this could explain the stuffed bear you saw downstairs. Edward must have been a keen hunter or marksman. You look across the rack, with the first 3 being side by side, double-barrel 12-gauge shotguns, maybe even manufactured by Purdy, looking at the engraving of pheasant on the action and quality lacquered walnut stocks. There is a 12G Browning pump-action shotgun with a capacity for 5 cartridges. Oh my God. I am terrified of whatever we're going to face. There is also a 30-06 Lee Enfield bolt-action rifle as used by the British Armed Forces worldwide. I see elephant gun coming up. It has a 10-round magazine with stripper clips. This makes sustained firing easy. Well, that's good. Last but not least, there's a freaking elephant gun. An overpowered rifle that could easily stop a charging Cthulhu with one well-placed shot. It says elephant. It doesn't say Cthulhu. Good job, as it is only a single barrel and breech loading. Oh my God. Only getting one steady shot every second round of combat. If loaded and fired in a single round, the firer suffers a disadvantage dice when firing, which makes sense. It's like a freaking bazooka. This huge elephant gun requires someone with at least strength 50 to wield it, which makes sense as well. Each investigator may gain one long gun of your choice or swap guns. Why is Lee so desperate to give us these? You try the lower ammunition locker, but it is secured with a padlock. Without ammunition, the guns are useless. Oh. If you have a padlock key. We don't, right?
Well, we had a padlock key that we used in the Folly.
Yeah, is that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, is that the padlock? Is that the padlock key? Because we do have the padlock key. We got out of a freaking cake. And it was delicious.
Called, yeah.
It is just called padlock key. You have it. Okay, which makes sense. He used the same locks. Cool. Okay. If you try to pick the lock, nope. To smash, nope. Okay. I'm going to screenshot all of this because it's a lot. And Believe it or not all Americans know about guns because I look at these are just words to me. I feel really cool that I said 30-06 because Mike was it a Cthulhu game where Mike kind of like was talking about his character or something like that, and he said the '06, and I was like, oh wow, that sounds so cool. He's like, yeah, I saw it in like a movie or something. Okay, I'm taking screenshotting all this. Let's see here. Badooshk. Okay, if you have the padlock key, skadoosh. That was a fortuitous cake. Opening the locker door, you find ammo. Oh my lord, 80 buckshot cartridges. For the 12-bore shotguns, 46 damage. Oh my, 50 rounds. The bandolier, 2d6 plus 4. The elephant gun has 12 huge shells of Nitro Express. Sounds like something I get at my coffee shop. In a leather pouch on a strap, 3d6 plus 4. My God. Plenty of ammunition for any local game shoot or deal. You think? Oh, that's literally what it says. You think? I don't think it was supposed to be read that way. But yes, you may take the ammo for the guns you carry, only you will be encumbered. So you decide against going overboard, which makes sense. Okay, so we have a lot. Wow, okay. Thanks, Lee. Okay, we're all armed to the teeth now. And we did look at the painting before. And what happened to the painting in this room? We got a little oogly boogly, but we didn't. I felt like we were tipped, but we didn't get like the full force whatever of the painting fun, did we? You guys remember that? The painting was kind of trippy and weird, and we made a check, but I don't feel like we actually made it.
I don't remember.
It was more like just kind of an art history or
yeah,
not art history, but
yeah,
kind of like a, I don't know, like a auction sort of role.
So I'm going to. This is where I need to be better. I really do appreciate you guys helping me with this, but I need to be better about just marking the book of like, this is where we got the ammo. The bathroom that hasn't. We're still on day 2. I'm almost positive. Okay, we can always go back to the library. Yeah, we're just still on day 2. Night of day 2. Did we want to check out go back to the library? Again, we still have a cult. We have photography. We do have some loose ends, like knowledge is power. And so is an elephant gun. So, yeah, what are you guys feeling?
Yeah, you only have like a half.
Oh, sorry, say that again.
Go ahead, Morgan.
You only have like a half an hour left, so why don't we do the library?
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Let's do it. Let's hit the library.
We can divvy up the guns maybe in Discord.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
And it makes sense. Like if we don't like waste because the time doing it now, or you can do it now if you have the. I guess you would need me to like literally put the information in there so you could do it. But obviously, when we get into a combat situation, it's like, okay, we divvied out the guns to whoever would be best with these guns. So let's see here. So here we are: family tree, smugglers, financial ledger, occult, astronomy, photography. What's sounding good? And then
Let's just go down the list.
You go down the list, family tree? Okay. What, so this is 1d4. This was Mike's. All right, who feels like rolling, who's feeling lucky? Oh, I need to. And then we're going to bump up some. Yeah.
Is this a skill check or?
Yeah, it's a library use skill check to find it using their goofy Dewey Decimal System that they have here.
Who has the best skill, I guess?
It's Mike's character, so you just need to roll for whatever Mike hit the. Let's see if I can find it. Where is he at? Is he? Oh, there he is. Whoa! Did I do that? I just started shifting him a bit. That may have been me or someone else. There we go. Yeah. How much was it, Morgan?
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, I got him.
This is 55.
55. All right.
Okay, I'll roll for him.
All right, Spunker, come on. 55 or below.
Let's go.
That's 15. That's what we needed Keiko to get. We would have gotten in the safe. But again, just disadvantage makes it kind of hard. Okay, so great. Let's crack open this bad boy and check it out. Family tree. I'm wondering what you find. Obviously, there's that captain guy that we were reading about earlier. Morgan, roll me a 1d4 because this does take time. 2, so 1, 2. So we're at 2, and the next time section there, wherever that is. Just want to move us. Where's that stupid thing? There you are. There you are. Okay, it's a 2. So we're it's I don't know 9:40ish. Okay, so family tree. Ooh, yay! Meticulously searching the parish records, you find the Lombard family tree. Strangely, Edward's year of death is already penciled in. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's take a picture of this. Have we seen Lucinda, Benjamin, Edward, Amber? Okay, he's got a brother and sister. Mildred, Jacob, Lucinda, Richard, Agnes, Veronica, and Henri. Okay. I don't. Maybe we can look in like some of the family records and kind of cross-reference some of this stuff. See if anything kind of. I think Henry was the that original dude that was the sea captain. 31. Oh, now we're back to the family. Okay, great. Just keep going down the line. Is that how we're feeling? It would be nice to just wrap up this library.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's Morgan. Why don't you roll it this time? 55. And then a lone spelunker roll a 1d4 because regardless, we're going to burn time. She got it.
35.
And lone spelunker rolled a 1. Great. So this wasn't too hard to find. This is about the smugglers, right? So it's kind of all right. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get something good out of this. Maybe they are in on it. Maybe that Henry guy was in on it too. Who got that rock? Remember, he's got that like crazy rock thing, like the tribal people. Show us the family tree on YouTube. Oh, okay. Did I not do it? I'm a bad person.
Yeah, you're on the character sheets.
Oh, weird. I should be screen sharing though. Oh, it's weird. It's not coming up. I'm on screen sharing. So whatever I have on my screen share. Strange. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to try to get. I should be sharing my screen. So whenever I pull up this document, it should bounce up, and it's not. Weird. Why is that not working? See if I can move it here, and that helps. No. Huh. I don't know why that's not working because that's what I usually do is I'm just on screen share and it should just be showing exactly what is on my desktop. And for whatever reason, it is not. Okay. What I can do, though, is that's annoying. Why is it doing that? Oh, hang on here. How? Boo. Give me a second. Okay, I'm going back to family tree. I can probably go into eCams, wherever that is. Make sure I'm doing the right... Oh, let's try that. Give me a second here. I'm trying to move some stuff around for you guys. Yeah, I'm on my screen share page. Primary display. I'm on my primary display. Yeah, I don't know why it's not popping up. It's just not. Everything's how it always is. But I can drag it in. I can drag it into Owlbear, and you'll be able to see it there. So just give me 1 second. I'll just do that then for you guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for saying that. I'm gonna. Whoa! That got real big. Now I can't even. Can you guys? I think I just made it monstrous, like hugely large. Here we go. So, that's. Can you guys see that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see it.
Okay. That's funny because I can't see it on mine. Okay. Yeah. So we've got Henry, Veronica, Richard, and Agnes, Renter. I guess we should Chatsworth, Renter, Lombard, Peeps, and then the Lombards. Anything weird about the years? 1853. So Edward 1920. Oh wow, his siblings are dead. He's supposedly. I think that was part of the thing. Is like he is like the last of his line. Well, Mildred only lived to be 8. Jacob died in 1901, which was the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo. It's just one of those things I know. 1975. Okay. All right. Yeah, sorry that it's not popping up. I don't know why it's not doing that. That's frustrating. Okay. So what were we on? Smugglers, and we got that, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Oh boy. I'm going to copy and paste this. Oops, I don't want to do that. This stupid eCams thing. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing. That's kind of frustrating.
That's okay. I just thought you were frozen at first, but then I was like, no, you're moving.
Now I'm moving around with my freaky eye. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to drag and drop this. I'll just hit me 1 second here, because this is a pretty long chunk of text here. Let's see. Put this here. Yum. Okay, so this is over the little timeline thing. So I need to. Whoa, man, my things are going a little wacky wild Kool-Aid style right now for my. Why is it happening like this? Okay, this needs to go away. Stop that. I will drag him in later because I have another thing to get to. What the?
Avery having technical difficulties?
What? Who knew? Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, but you guys can't see it because I need to get this screen. Oh, my screen share screen is going crazy. That's what's going on. That's frozen. Oh, I now understand what the problem is. I don't know how to fix it because it's never done this before, but I see what the problem is. So maybe I can just try to just see if I can find you guys. I know what I can do. I could probably just dump it here for no good reason. Whoa, did that do it? There. As far as I can tell, you got a huge document in your face. So there's there we go. Several books details the coastline's long association with smuggling, contraband, and booty. I literally just ate some of the kids' pirates' booty. And it's yummy. Contraband and booty have been smuggled for centuries to avoid the taxation of the crown. To prevent illegal landings, aggressive patrols and searches were conducted by Customs and Excise. Capt. Agent Brady. Here are the most interesting and intriguing. Account of a smuggler named Bart Burns, the cutter Black Rose, that details seeing a meteorite crash into Hayburn-Wyke Bay one night as he brought barrels. That was 1823. I think we really have to start cross-referencing some things here. Then customs men successfully ambushed smugglers. All 12 were killed in gunfire. Their vessel, the Four Winds, was impounded and sold. Dutch smugglers were seen in Hayburn-Wyke Bay. They escaped, pursued by a naval frigate that was lost in the sea fret. A gang was arrested on the Clawton Cliffs with a cart full of booty rum. One was called John Hulley. They were sentenced and deported to Australia after appearing at York Crown Court. Report of customs raid, Hayburn-Wyke Public House. Seems to be happening a lot there at the old Hayburn-Wyke Public House. Customs seems to be getting down on them a lot, but no discrepancies were found. Rumors of smuggling tunnels underneath the pub were found to be false, so that's not true. All alcohol on premises were found to be illegally purchased. Scandal regarding the local customs was documented. Local HMRC were found to be totally corrupt in a sting operation. Okay, that tracks. That eventually saw 6 custom officers hung. Oh, they ain't playing. Auditors uncovered the culture of corruption in a planned sting after a tip-off. Lots of stings going on here, too. Audits found no evidence of illegal contraband. Officials felt it was no longer a problem. 1820. We're in 1888 currently. More smuggled rum and tobacco. Premises in Whitby and Scarborough. Heavy fines and punishments were dished out. No one was jailed. Statendale farmer was in prison for selling untaxed liquor. He had 10 bottles of rum in his possession. We had an Irish smuggler barge, Corktop, was ground and destroyed on the rocks. They're Clotten White. I don't know if I'm saying Clotten right. Numerous whiskey bottles. Oh no, the tragedy were found along the shore. Oh, that's great. Free whiskey. Captain P. McDowne escaped prosecution. A customs man, William Coates, was shot twice. Ow. On the shoreline. Man, this is a pretty rough and tumble area here. No perpetrator found. This is 1909, so we're getting a little closer to our time period. A smuggling operation was foiled in Whitby. The American cargo vessel Patriot, of course, was boarded as she entered the harbor. Some suggested there had been a tip-off. Ooh, 8 jailed. New Customs gunboat was assigned to the Yorkshire coast, conducting patrols and searches. Screw steamer Mina, I think Minna, I think that's what it says. And then 4 Scarborough fishermen were sentenced to jail for smuggling spirits and providing them to Scarborough pubs 12-year sentences. Okay, there may be something worth cross-checking in this. I don't know. If anything jumps out, please let me know. And I'm going to just keep on. How are we doing on time? All right, I'm going to keep on rocking that library check. Go to 31. We have financial letter, occult, astronomy, and photography. Morgan, let us, I think it's Spelunker's turn, I think, to roll the D100. I got to keep bumping up the timer. That's another success. We've been killing the library today. Not killing baddies. That takes 4, so that puts us back to a 1. So we're in the 10 p.m. time period. Let me find the book. And, okay, this is the financial ledger. This should actually be interesting. This seems pretty important. We have moved on to the next time section. We're at the 1 in the next time section. Ooh, oh, here we go. Here we go. This is plus another D6 time. Spelunker, roll a D6. We're getting a lot of this is a lot like the artifacts and rocks and all that weird crap. Oh, wow. 6. All right. Clock's ticking. So you guys, unfortunately, the screen share is not showing this. Ooh. Okay. But, I'll probably copy and paste this just so you guys can as opposed to be listening to me, fumbling over all my words. Okay. There's this. I'm just copying them right now, and then I'll try to put them in for you guys to read along with me. But this is where he's got a lot of stuff on the Siberian, Falkland Islands, and all that kind of weird stuff. We need it for strategic sheep purposes. So Eddie Izzard dressed to kill. He said about the Falkland Islands. No, we need those. Actually had dinner with Susie Izzard now, when they were doing Hamlet here in Seattle. Let's see here. How do we get that going? I gotta get this here, and I'll put this one here. All right. Again, Morgan knows. I'll find a way to kind of make it work here best I can. All right. So this is 2 documents. I'm going to shrink them down so they're somewhat better, more legible, because I have 2 of them to put on the same screen. And then here we go. This is the other one, which is more information. But again, this is about the weird crap this dude's been buying. So here we go. And let me know if you're having trouble reading it. I did my best I could to make it look as presentable as I could. Many shelves and box folders are handwritten ledgers outlining the financial ins and outs of the Lombard estate. The house was commissioned in 1793, which I'm sure cross-references with other things we've read, I hope. Initially quoted £64,000, pounds, excuse me. The work was undertaken by Scarborough building firm Reddish and Thorpe. Okay. Further 2000, tackle foundation issues. Henry Lombard bought many extravagant works of art and ancient relics to furnish the house. Between 1795 and 1803, now I just want to be like, when did he die? He spent a staggering £110,000. Artifacts from the Sphinx interior, Herodotus' Guide to the Labyrinth, Cambodian religious relic, the Sword of Castillo. I think I said that. No, I probably didn't say it right. Large amber fresco from Babylon, tomes from the Library of Alexandria, lost pages from the Doomsday Book, the Liber Ivanis, mummified Egyptian high priestess, a pair of Nubian tablets, Pacific scriptures, Atlantean armor, 2 tons of fossilized dinosaur bones. I mean, if you got the money, spend it, right? I would probably buy the Batmobile. However, many of these purchases are documented as being sold between 1811 and 1820. Ooh, here we go. Evidently, the money was used to pay off creditors in debt. A large bill of 5,455 was paid to the leading Hungarian locksmith. Here's Wolfgang von Kempler. That is the person who made the safe. While local shrubber C. Roger and Company were paid £666 to create the hedge maze in 1825. So he got the safe shortly after. No, the safe first, then the hedge maze. And this is the original person. A series of 10 red ledgers detail cash flows in the expeditions. And then again, it's a lot of the greatest hits. We got Mongolia, Alaska, Easter Island, Madagascar, Australia, Antarctica, Namibia, Egypt, Siberia, and the Falklands. These expeditions involve huge costs and appear to take a year each. Interestingly, there are 2 similar green ledgers labeled as 11 Peru and 12 Himalayas. They are written in a different handwriting to the red books. Oh, so I'm wondering if whoever, like a brother or a son or a daughter or offspring, I guess I should say, like picked up the task of creating, I guess, this perimeter, right? Isn't that like the whole thing? Like it's like a kind of prison for whatever these entities are. Wages include maintenance costs, fuel bills, a whole bunch of money. Oh, here we go. It's same thing. That stupid full-size oak tree from the Scottish Isle of Arran, I don't know how to say that, in 1826 stand out as extraordinary and ridiculous. That is a priceless sum of money. Good God, man. A builder charged a lot of money for the brick folly, which we are aware of. And then in 1920, Edward bought a Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost and a second Snow Rolls from Russia. And okay, so that's a lot of weird crap this dude's been getting, which we are aware that he buys weird crap, but that is interesting. So that is his financial fun. Anything jumping out at you guys in regards to any of this stuff? Did I miss some connected dots? Ooh, occult is next. Oh, I'm going to update the map while I'm on it, the calendar.
I don't know. It's a lot.
I know, it's a ton of information.
I have to actually look at it.
Yeah, I can put this stuff in Discord as well as like it's always, and I think you guys can always access Owlbear, right? Like you can always go in there, and I do like immediately after the games, for the most part, like drop all this information into it that I'm screen capturing. And then hopefully Mike is listening to this as well, and he will have some ideas. Okay, let us jump back to the library. Now we're into the occult, and this is one we've tried before and failed. But we have time at our disposal, so I feel like we can give this one a few shots. Who is feeling lucky? Whose turn is it? I can't remember.
I think it's my turn.
Go for it, Morgan.
Lucky, but...
That's it.
41.
Man.
Got it.
All right, Lone Spelunker, roll us a d4. We have not failed one of these yet. I just jinxed us, but whatever. And then we're going to move into like the 10:30 slot with this 10:30 to 11 slot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, we're like, it's actually more like, it's like 10:45 currently for our characters, so we're still fine. But we made it. Occult. Here we go. All right. Yeah, really interesting things to read though. God, I wish the screen share was working. The library has a fairly large section on the occult. Many books are generic, covering topics like witch covens in Europe in the Witch Hunter General. However, one shelf seems to be the most obscure and arcane. You notice dust is absent and a wide gap between the books. Oh man, obviously a large book has been taken. Anyone researching one of the remaining books must choose which of the tomes to study, as it will take time. 2 hours each for an initial skim. Ooh. You can leave... Oh, but it also says you can leave a party member here for 2 hours. So it's just like, all right, we're going to leave you. You guys read. But here's the books. The Cryptical Books of Hassan. Nyarlathotep in the Necronomicon, which I feel like we've seen... Haven't we seen... We've seen the word Necronomicon in this, I believe. Or maybe it's a different one. I may be confused it with a different one. The Golden Bow. Read something else. Leave the library. Do we want to... Nyarlathotep in the Necronomicon. We got the Book of the Dead, and we got... But whoever reads this is probably going to have to make a Cthulhu check, but they may get some, or what is it called? A madness check? A sanity check? But they may discover like some magic or something.
I know Mike's character is big into the occult. I mean,
oh,
would
yes.
Sense, I don't
that makes sense. No, that's actually a really good idea. That maybe that'll be our last roll for the night. And especially because Mike's not here. I think he needs to. I'm going to screenshot this as well, just so we know like what these books are. Our characters could go off and do something else, but did we have anything hugely pressing
for books?
No, there's still like 3 more sections. I guess we could keep looking. That's true. We could just keep looking at other books in the library while they're doing the larger peruse of this book for these 2 hours. So that's true. So it's going to be, that makes sense. So it says you could leave them here 2 hours each for the initial skim, and we would just be looking around the rest of the library. I think that's actually a really good idea, Lone Splunker. That's such a much better use of time. So let's have Mike's character look at this, and we know that and that it will take him 2 hours to do this. I'm going to mark this on the map if it'll let me, and it'll just be a 3 in the just past midnight, which is perfect timing because it'll be basically 3 time units before we go to bed at 1 a.m. So this is actually a really good, really fortuitous time for us to be doing this. Copy, paste. Here we go here. My gosh. So it'd be a 3. No, well, it's supposed to be a 3. There we go, 3. So I should probably change the color of that just so I don't go completely insane. But I don't know if I can. Yes, I can. I can. I just don't know how at the moment. Oh, well, it's a 3. So let's. So we know we have these like 2 extra buffer hours for next session. But let's see what. I'm so upset that you guys can't click around with me right now. But let's look at the Necronomicon. Okay, for fun, I am going to copy and paste this so you can read along with it. It's a little bit longer of a. Oh boy, and we're going to be losing some sanity. Mike's going to be losing some sanity, I should say. And I'm going to put this into the window for you guys here real quick. Where'd it go? There it is. I have to move it onto a couple screens to just get it to you guys properly. Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, he's down to 48 already.
No, the insaner you get, the closer you get to the gods, or at least the elder ones. Nyarlathotep in the Necronomicon. This book details the messenger of the outer gods. Oh, he's like Hermes. And his relevance to the major occult mythos work titled The Necronomicon. Although that book doesn't seem to be in this library. God dang it, that's the book that's missing is the Necronomicon. Take note of that. The book explains the entity is trapped inside the shining oh boy. Oh, come on. This trapezohedron? Oh man, that's worth a good bit in Scrabble. It's like trapezoid, but it's not wanting to be that. Who say that for me, someone, so I can sound smart.
Trapezohedron.
God dang it, Morgan. You said that so easily. Trapezoidhedron. Trapezohedrons. Oh, you guys heard Morgan say it. And the lesser-known splinter of that gemstone. The tome details how the lizard people, oh, cool, tried to destroy the word that Morgan said, using lightning. So remember, there have been lightning strikes. The blast only managed to divide the crystal into smaller versions with identical properties. Oh. Nyarlathotep is trapped inside both simultaneously and can escape from either. Okay. Ultimately, this attempt to destroy the black gemstone with 24 facets, oh wow, shows how it is impossible to defeat the messenger of the outer gods. All that can be achieved is to keep him at bay inside the gemstones. A banish Nyarlathotep spell is detailed, but the ritual is several pages long and requires many esoteric spell components. Oh, of course it does. A later chapter details the Red Worm, or Bringer of Darkness, who was noted as Nyarlathotep's champion, the father of all hunting horrors, a heinous creature only ever vanquished by Sir George Castillo, later sainted. We had something of him. We had an artifact from him. Didn't he just come up in like all the crazy stuff that dude bought? That name sounds familiar. Give me
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we heard about Castillo.
Castillo, god dang it. I can't thank you, Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for not being smug about it. Yeah, it was the where is this at? Castillo. The sword of Castillo. There we go. Later sainted. However, like his master, he is immortal, a demon, fabled to return to free Nyarlathotep and acquire his next avatar. However, both Nyarlathotep and the Red Worm are immortal and only temporarily banished from Earth. These cosmic entities are timeless and only possible to stall, not stop. Or, that is what the book claims about these supposed creatures. You are filling out your knowledge of the belief system of elder gods. The book has certainly opened a rabbit hole as you wish to know more, Mike. If only you had the actual Necronomicon rather than this rough overview. Add, oh great, to your direct access list. Yay. Nyarlathotep book, 1 time, NE, and then entry 156. That's how we get here. Mike gains 3 Cthulhu Mythos for his first reading. Wow, his second reading is 4 hours, but he gains another 2. After a third reading, it takes 8 hours, and I guess that's his character at like, I'm assuming Lee, like it's like, all right, Mike, your character at lunch, we trade him out, and he's going to go read a book, and we're going to take someone who's going to hang out with us. There's no bonus for a fourth, and then roll sanity for each reading. Let's stop there and not roll sanity for Mike. Because this could have some dire consequences for his character and the things we forced him to do. But fun. That's our first, like, kind of like big. I think we had maybe 1 Cthulhu Mythos chance earlier, but this is like our first like tome and a much better understanding, at least for our characters, of like the elder gods. We didn't really know much about that until we hit this moment here. So that's pretty exciting. We can obviously, I think we really need to start cross-referencing some things when it gets light outside. We could probably finish the common books in the library by the time we're going to be really close to finishing the common books in the library by the time we hit this point in the for Mike's character. So that'll probably be our night there. So but we still have 2 more hours for our characters in the library as well. So I think we'll finish all that the start of next session, and then we'll sleep, and then it'll be daytime, and then we maybe go check out that maze. We look in the mirror. We find a silver key somewhere. We blow up the safe. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Again, I am so incredibly thankful for you all. Again, this is a 1-year anniversary of my channel, and I'm doing what I wanted to do. Like, I started making short videos, but then what I want to do is just play games, and I just want to play good games. And I've been pretty fortunate for the most part. I've dragged Morgan through the mud a little bit, but I'm always usually playing pretty good games. And you know what, Splunker, you're totally right. Like, I was like, where's my niche? Like, what do I find? I just want to do this, but obviously I want some, following for it. And you're right. It's just in playing the games, and contrary to how I do on streams, of just adding a narrative flair to it to an extent. And I am just now starting to hit my stride with some of my videos, which has been really rewarding. And I feel like, honestly, Dungeon Hero was kind of like the first one. It was like, you know what, I'm just going to kind of just turn this how I want it to go. And I feel like we're hitting north, so I'm going to go with that. And you provided a template for that, and just your knowledge of just not the culture, but just of the I can't even think of the word that I'm trying to say, but just of just what it is, the hobby, I guess, and what there was kind of lacking. And so yeah, I've just been really enjoying this. It's been a great year. And Morgan, I have no idea how you just came out of the woodwork, but I thank you for all of your support and playing all these games with me. So happy 1-year anniversary, and to many more. And thank you so much for watching. And we have a lot of weaponry, and I'm sure we'll die horribly soon.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. I know.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. And until next time, stay dorky and all that stuff, my friends. Bye, guys.
Yep. Thanks for hosting. Bye.
You got it.